right, guys. Hey, I'm excited to be with you guys on this new video. I'm actually recording on 2 videos today, and I'll tell you why in a moment. One of the largest growing media formats is podcasting. I don't know the statistics off the top of my head, but I do know for a fact, and I also have a podcast, that there are just a ridiculous amount of podcasts starting up every day. The average podcaster doesn't make it past 3 episodes. So it doesn't mean that people don't want to stick with it, but I think one of the big things, the caveats or the technicalities of doing podcasting is having the right equipment, the right quality, the right video. And so there's a lot of different feelings that kind of come along with it. And then what happens, you start recording your podcast, and then next thing you know, you're comparing it with other podcasts, and a lot of people just get winded. So I'm really excited about today's video because we are going to be looking at the FIFINE podcast microphone. They sent me this microphone to test out, and I am a Shure, 7 MB user, so I don't have my setup with me. You can tell I'm not in my normal recording space. I'm actually out on the road with my wife, and we are at a friend's house and just chilling out, and so we took over their son's bedroom, and we're living in here for a little bit. But that being said, it doesn't change the fact of actually why I'm so excited about this podcast, or this podcast microphone. But let me first of all tell you about it. It is the FIFINE, and it's spelled F-I-F-I-N-E. Bam. I am a little bit of a compact space that I'm not normally in. FIFINE podcast mic. I'll put some video up on the screen. This is the K688. Now, this is what's cool about this mic. This is an XLR USB, and this is the second microphone I have reviewed with a XLR USB setup. Now, what's really awesome is my wife and I are doing some traveling, and I wanted to be able to continue to record. So I was looking into an option. Now, I just recorded a Samsung USB XLR microphone, and it was awesome. Tested it. I loved it. Very, very good quality. You can check out my videos for that. And FIFINE came to me and said, hey, we want to have you test this microphone. And so I was more than happy to. And here's why. I didn't have to bring my podcast rig with me on the road. Now, so far, what I do like about this mic is my headphone, like the Samsung, I had terrible hearing of the mic over my own voice with the headphones. This on the back, you can see right here, has a headphone control as well as a gain control. It has USB-C connection comes with a standard USB-A on the other end of this cable, and then this also has an XLR hookup. Now, my podcast station at home has XLR. Now, one thing you're going to notice is it does come with the shock mount, and that's nice. This gives you a little bit of range for vibrations and things like that. So we're going to do some vibration tests, and we're going to do some tapping tests. But one thing you do not want to do is you don't want to really handle the mic much while you are hot, and here's why. Now, I can hear this, and I'm at full gain. This is right here. Your knob is this is your headphone knob. So this is upside down the way I have to have it set up, because I just bought a little desk that does not come with a desktop holder. But this is your headphone control. So that controls the volume of your headphones. And then this is your gain. That is your gain control. So you're going to notice while I'm talking here, and then I may come back, and that's because that's your gain control. Now, one thing I'm really impressed with on this microphone right off the cuff is I'm not getting a lot of noise at full gain. I have a slight, and you might hear it, I'm not going to edit the audio. I want it to come across flat. One of the most important things about my reviews, I want you to find what it's like to grab a mic right out of the box. So I go back to my point of a lot of podcasts starting every day, and then people end them. And why? Because they can't find affordable equipment to get started with. This is hooked up directly via USB cable into a USB dongle right here. You can't see it on my phone camera. I'm using my webcam on my closer. You actually have a more cut-in shot, and I'll mark them. And then I'm using my Samsung S23. And here's why. I didn't feel like bringing my whole rig. So right now I am mobile, and I like the way this sounds a lot. being a Shure user, my microphone system and podcast station at home was an investment. This is not a massive investment. The price on this is below $100. I'll have the link in the description and on the video. And I'm going to give you an honest review. I don't care if they sent this to me or not to review. You're going to get an honest review. So I'm going to give you some of my pros, and then I'm going to give you some of my cons, and then I'm going to go back and listen to these videos. And what I want you to catch is the top video, or this video right here that I'm pointing at, is being recorded with this microphone. This camera right here that I'm pointing at is being recorded with my MacBook Pro webcam and built-in microphone. Why? Why am I telling you that? Well, I want you to be able to get a clear distinction on somebody who may start a podcast and just rip one right into their MacBook, and then also what the difference is on this microphone and why you might want to take a simple investment. Now, the second thing I like about this is not just the easy hookup. I like the shock mount. So this is a plastic desk that I'm sitting on table. We'll figure out what it sounds like, and we're going to listen to the distinctions between the, so this is a plastic desk that I'm sitting on table. We'll figure out what it sounds like, and we're going to listen to the distinctions between the, so this is a plastic desk that I'm sitting on table. We'll figure out what it sounds like, and we're going to listen to the distinctions between the MacBook Pro microphone and this microphone when I go into post edit and I'll isolate these back and forth. Now, another thing I like is you have the ability to control where you are with this, and you can get real-time feedback from the back of the microphone to really hear what you sound like. I do like that you have the opportunity to either put this on a stand or in an arm. I like that they kind of modeled that high-class microphone right now style that is going around in the podcasting world. And it's pretty cool to know, hey, whether or not I have a mixer or not, I have the ability to hook this up directly to my computer or my phone and get moving. Now, I think that that's a big deal. I'll tell you, when I started getting into broadcasting, and I'm a church planter, and just getting the right equipment can be very taxing. It can be very frustrating to try to navigate and figure out. And then when you start to stack frustration in the birthing of something new, or maybe you've been podcasting for a while and you're just looking for that next tier, this may be very well a great solution. I do not have a cloud lifter on this. I do not have this hooked up to a processor. I do not have this hooked up to a mixer. This is literally USB-C to USB-A into a dongle into my phone. So this may be a very great solution for you. I'm excited to hear the difference between this and the Samson. Now, the Samson and that I did a product review on, and I'll include that link in the description. I needed to go post to bump the gain on that in the video, and I did not like that, because one of the things about just diving into any new product is how easy is this to use for a newbie, someone who's maybe just getting their feet wet. Maybe you don't have a lot of post-editing experience, and you don't want to have to mess with it. So for me, if I had this hooked up to my phone, and my podcasts are cut raw, I have an intro, and then I have my content, and then I have an outro, and that's it. And I do not do mess ups and blips. I let it go. I want to be very authentic and genuine. So this is going to be a great solution pending in post that I'm happy with what I hear. I have not listened yet. So at the end of the video, I will leave on top, I will put on the screen what my 1 out of 10 or decision would be. Would I buy this microphone? Would I get this microphone? Do I find it to be good? So one thing I don't like about this microphone is when I pulled it out of the box, it looks great. I appreciate it comes with all the hardware you need as far to hook it up to a microphone stand of your choosing. But it's very light. It's like 1.5 pounds. My Shure is my 7 MB, I think it is. I feel like I could whip that at somebody who was trying to break into my house while I was making a podcast. I could beat them with it, save my life, protect my wife and my little white chihuahua, and then I could hook that Shure back up to my system and continue to record. It just has a durability to it. This does not have weight. And, you know, granted, if it sounds good and you're not going to be beating robbers up with it and you're not going to be playing football with it, then it should be fine. But, you know, you just get that feeling like, do you get what you pay for? And we'll find out. We'll find out. This is my first recording with this microphone, and I think that that's important to note. I just pulled this out. It comes in this beautiful box. The packaging was very good. I was happy with the way they have this packaged in there. It does come with some instructions. It comes with your USB-C to A cable, and it comes in nice packaging. Whoops. It also comes with a threading adapter, so depending on what you're going to be connecting this to. It does come with your pop filter on the front, automatically built in. All right, a little word to the wise. So, cool thing about this, I did not know it had it, and I do like this because I do use it often when I'm doing intros on my podcast that I normally record. You have all right, you have a mute button. Now, oddly enough, that mute button looks a lot like a specific brand. Logo. I'm not going to say it. So that's really nice. So that's what you're going to get without your built-in pop filter. And then pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. So it sounds like it's doing a little bit of work. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, so here's the reality. I'm going to go into post. We're going to check this out. We're going to listen in. And I'm pretty excited. I'm really happy to have a good mic on the road. And I hope that this is what I was kind of looking for something that's good for on the road and not too much that if something were to get damaged, I don't feel like I'm losing an arm and a leg or an investment. I don't have any specific gain on this other than what's built in. I appreciate that. With my cloud lifter, I did have to end up doing getting a cloud lifter originally. I have a Rodecaster Pro podcast station. I did eventually upgrade my podcast station, and at that point, I feel like it resolved needing the cloud lifter on the newer ones. But this is going directly into a MacBook Pro. So if you are looking for a podcast mic, affordable podcast mic, this may be a solution. Now, granted, this is a sub $100 microphone, and I like the weight and build dynamic of the Samson, but what I didn't like about the Samson was the post editing gain. I know a lot of people who are fantastic with video, and they just never mess with audio. They're not good with it. So anyways, guys, I will leave my thoughts and my review. You guys can check out the website for this company, FIFINE, and I really appreciate their customer service and their support team getting a hold of me, and I really appreciate what they're aiming for: affordable podcasting gear. I'm going to look at some more of their products, and if you guys are interested in seeing more of their products, leave a comment in the comment section. And if you have worked with this microphone, let's hear your thoughts. Looking forward to it, guys. All right, enjoy the rest of the video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more. And if there's anything you want me to review, I want to give you my most honest reviews. What's my honest review on this? I like the mic. I like the look. They're going for that very top dollar brand look. And you just get... There we go. All right, there we go. So this is what you're going to get. with this setup. So you're going to get this microphone, you're going to get this cable, you're going to get this shockproof mount, and then you're going to have this end for your microphone stand. So you can have it like this. You can have it on a stand like I have. And this is just a tabletop stand on Amazon, $15. Nothing worth raving about. Does its job. Nice heavy bass. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. And I'm excited to, in post, I'm going to let you know what my thoughts are compared to my Shure. If you want to know what my Shure SMB sounds like, my Rodecaster Pro, go to Life, Hope, and Leadership podcast, streaming on all podcast platforms. And that being said, guys, thanks for being a part of the Honest Reviews with Nick product reviews. And I look forward to giving you more content down the road.